So that gives.
So let's get in some kind of like order here. Wait, where's the gargoyles that we can apparently see?
Well, technically, you cannot see this part.
Oh, well that's confusing.
Technically, this is like the front door.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you move yourself a little bit to the south.
We'd have to go pretty far to the south.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't actually want to bother with it.
Oh, now we know there are barricades inside.
But there's like one gargoyle over here, one gargoyle over there.
Okay, you can start off with your Sacred Flame, not that it matters. This would technically be a surprise round, right?
Uh-huh. Unless they're not surprised. But you're suddenly acting, so they technically are surprised. It's a little bit iffy.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, they know we're here, but they think they're hidden.
Yeah, it's sort of like that. So they won't immediately act.
Okay, so cast Sacred Flame, and then they should get a dexterity check with disadvantage. Go for the left one.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah, this guy. That would be my damage if I hit.
Well, you gotta roll to hit, though, right?
No, they have to succeed on it.
Oh, it's just a dex save. Okay.
Straight up. Yep.
So they have a dex save with disadvantage, Wrath?
Drake, you roll as well?
Oh, okay. For the attack.
Yeah,
Let's
it's,
see if I hit.
yeah.
Okay, normal, without bless, which we probably should have done. Ooh! 17!
Dang, ready. Was that the dex check or the initiative?
Can I,
That was my spell attack roll.
gargoyle?
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody goes
those-
once before the gargoyles.
No, we talk about in the
turn
turner.
order.
Because he has plus at least
Oh,
3
yeah,
decks.
sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So basically, Gumby attacked, Drake attacked. Is anyone else going to attack right now?
Oh,
gonna attack
is
as
there a
soon as they
reaction?
move.
Is there like a reaction from them? Are they like
okay.
moving after the attack
Gumby.
hits?
Which one do you hit? Left or right?
Left one. My left.
Okay, Gumby the left one, Drake.
I'm also in the left one.
So, what happens is Gumby uses his Sacred Flame. Drake immediately throws a fireball at its face. And
12
the
damage.
following happened.
Mhm.
Fireball hits. Gumby's Sacred Flame just erupts below it. And it's just standing there.
Hmm.
Well, we know they're in the turn order, so...
That's... Well, so nothing happens?
Nope, Dolos.
I guess I won't be reacting if they're not moving.
Well, you're hidden with a natural 20, so you're
I
just
am
hidden.
hidden, so...
Tyraneus?
Hold off.
Gumby.
Sacred Flame!
I'll
Sacred
Sacred
Flame,
Flame the other one.
Okay, Sacred Flame the other one. Drake. It's a flame erupts below the other one.
Okay.
Oh, yikes.
I'm hitting the left one again.
Okay.
So depending on how good thing it was a crit.
Wow.
So it's 19 damage unless it's a double crit, in which it's 32.
Okay. Flame erupts below the other one. You fire a firebolt, hit a wing comes off, burrows itself or smashes itself against the tower
Okay.
behind him. Dolos.
Still nothing.
I'm not reacting!
Tyraneus, are you gonna react?
No, just gonna watch the show.
They're
Gumby.
not motion activated. They're not.
They might be
They're not
range.
heat
Well, at least
activated.
one is crippled.
Yeah.
So, with our knowledge of gargoyles, Wrath, do we know that if they're like very simple?
No, you don't. You have never really encountered one. None of you have really or trained in the elemental planes or something like that.
Well, might as
they're
well keep
smart.
They
going.
may be extremely simple, they may be extremely devious. Either one.
I'd say keep going until they're pretty destroyed. Because they might be waiting until we get close. They might be like
Yep.
trying to say like, oh. So keep going.
In the meantime, I keep watch on the other gargoyles.
Alright.
Okay, Gumby. Gumby. You don't really think you're doing that much.
With your flames.
What does that mean in terms of my character?
With radiant damage, she's not doing that much.
No, you're looking at the damage you're doing and looking at the effect it has, and you're like, well, this is doing shit.
Yeah, but does that mean like I'm gonna? Does that mean my character would want to stop? Because I mean,
you
mean
may
just
stop
in
with
terms of
what
my
you're
stuff?
doing now, or
Yeah.
up it up a level. Either one. But you at least get the feeling like this is not really doing anything. And it's your turn.
Oh, I can see that.
Just keep going. If I'm not gonna react, just try to destroy the left one.
What do you mean? My Sacred Flame didn't do anything, but your Firebolt did.
No, it's doing work. Just do it.
Okay, I'll do Sacred Flame again. On the left. 11.
Alright, flames erupt, no reaction. Drake.
Okay.
But on the inside, it's going. Ow!
Actually, the same that goes for Gumby kind of goes for you. You notice that your attack did hit, but the only reason why you think that it did a decent amount of damage was because you hit a weak point on the wing itself.
Okay.
And not because it really... the previous attack that you did before that didn't really do anything.
I'm gonna... Okay, I'm actually gonna walk forward. They'd obviously know we're here. 30 feet. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast another Firebolt, because why not?
Okay, Firebolt. Fire away.
15
Seems to hit.
for 11.
It doesn't do much. I mean, you see the fire engulfing it, but it's not reacting in any way. Dolos. Yes, no, anything?
I'm not reacting.
Tyraneus.
Check the other gargoyles while we're fighting.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Well,
Okay, Dolos, you can make a perception check then for the other gargoyles.
he's already made 2 good perception checks. I don't think he can do it again. I think he's used up for the year.
Yeah.
10's not
even
bad.
that bad.
Not that bad,
Dolos
but
and
it's not
Tyraneus.
great.
While these guys are fighting the two in front of you, you're looking up and you see that one of them, it come a little bit closer to the edge.
I'll tell it to the... Well, I'll secretly tell that to the group, like... Tyraneus. One above has moved,
Okay,
Yeah, I want to point that out too.
while staying hidden.
Gumby?
Do I see it?
You'll get notified of it.
But do I actually like see it?
If you look
Yeah,
up
but
and actually watch, probably.
Okay. How far is it?
It's all the way up the tower. 20 meters. So,
Okay.
pretty far.
Over 60 feet.
Yeah.
Man, this is dumb. I don't like these gargoyles.
If you move up 20 feet, if you move up your distance and get behind me, because I just moved there, because I moved to full 30, but this is just like, yeah, if you move behind me, you could be in range of the one that moved. Because the ones on the ground might not be actual gargoyles, you know?
Uh-huh.
Take it from the one that moved and see if we get a reaction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Boom.
Once that is that new one in range?
If you move up, it would be.
It's all the way up.
Well, how far is all the way up?
Like I said, 20 meters, which is...
I'll just move up to here.
For this one.
60... No, you'd be...
I'll move up 10 feet then.
Okay, well, that's... you'd still be behind me.
It's 65 feet directly up, so... Then
Yeah,
we're
he can't
going to have
actually
to
hit
call
it.
Pitagoras into this, which probably means you can't hit him.
I moved up 30 feet. I'm just there
Okay,
because
then
we're
I'll just
closer.
go right behind him.
Yeah. So just you move behind me.
Okay.
Or under you.
Yeah. That's it.
Sacred Flame one of the bloody guys. You can't reach the other one.
Okay, I'll just do it again. Whoosh.
Okay. Basically the same reaction. Nothing. Del.
I'm gonna try to hit the one up top.
With.
Firebolt.
Okay. You hit.
For 8 damage. Wow, my normal rolls are terrible.
So, you fire up. It seems to be hit, and it's falling down directly. It's currently falling.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's its movement.
I can't tell if these are incredibly smart or just attacking statues. But it shouldn't have fallen off then, that's the thing. Like, it should be, like, attached to the actual exterior. I didn't hit it with enough force.
Dolos, you saw one being hit, and it's now plummeting down.
Is it flailing, or is it, like, solid like a rock falling down?
It's solid like a rock falling down, but given that these creatures are rock, it's like it can spread its wings any moment and just continue to soar.
Or it can just fall and break.
Yeah.
Just
it
ready.
can do either.
Just ready and attack.
I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay, but
Okay,
you're
with?
going to use your magical arrows?
One.
Okay.
One magical arrow. Roll to hit.
With advantage because you're hidden.
Yeah, and
6.
what did the arrow do?
It's just +1 to hit,
that's
I
plus,
think.
plus 2 to hit. And
Or-
plus 2 damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's a 28.
Hit.
Okay, roll for damage.
Bad crit or?
You crit anyway because you are hidden, right?
no,
That's
that's yeah, no, it's not. That's not how it works.
You do crit.
Okay.
Okay. 26. Wow, that's low.
So the arrow flies up, and you perfectly made the trajectory to a creature, the creature falling down. You shooting the arrow, so it hit the eye perfectly. What happens is, it hits the eye perfectly. It veers off, and the arrow itself kind of breaks, but you can still see the point of the arrow sticking in the eye a little bit.
Okay.
And it's broken?
The arrow is broken. You kind of expected it to be. And it's still plummeting down. It's not its turn yet. Tyraneus.
Perception check again.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Doesn't look bloody.
You can currently see the gargoyles on the two sides up are still standing at the place they were. You see one gargoyle falling down with like the point of an arrow in its face. The right gargoyle is missing its wing, which is currently smashed against the tower behind him. The left gargoyle, the surrounding is kind of burned up, but the thing itself is like a couple of black scorch marks where fireballs have hit it. Firebolts.
Okay, I'll just continue to watch the show then.
Gumby.
The thing is still falling?
Still falling. I mean, it's
Free
like
fall.
continuously falling.
So try to hit the falling one and see if that does any effect.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit difficult.
Good flame.
Yeah, Sacred Flame
Wow.
doesn't need an attack roll. It's just a dexterity check.
Yeah, but it does get his dexterity roll, and since it's literally falling down, I'd say it has advantage, and you actually miss the Sacred Flame.
Oh, there's half, right? Or is it a full miss?
Yeah, it does have.
It's like a little bit of its kind of scorches a little bit of the scythe. Drake.
Okay, so my question is, do I think these are gargoyles who are pretending to be statues, or do I think that they're because metagaming, I think these are gargoyles pretending to be statues, but what does Del think?
I don't know what Del
I think you should
Can't
go
tell
with
you.
what you think.
Okay, here's what I'll do. Do.
By the way, your name is still Drake.
Fine.
The
Yeah.
fact
It's
that
fine.
you call
Nobody's
yourself
around.
Del.
Okay,
just
so
anything.
I rolled an 18, so I'm gonna try to think smart about this, which is that I think they're trying to be smart about it. So they may be statues, I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna run up just yet. So I'm just gonna firebolt again, and I'll hit the one that I hit earlier and knocked the wing off of.
That's
Which
the
I
right
don't.
one. Yeah, you kind of you're more or less distracted, and you're thinking, and you're firing, and you're missing.
It's like, what am I doing?
Drake, go
Yes.
Dex checks.
Okay. What kind of is a check or a saving throw?
It's a save.
Okay. And is it what's it for exactly? Because I might be able to add something.
Shit flying at your face.
Okay, so yeah, I can. So saving
I got an
throw,
18.
normal roll. It's a dex with shield. Noblesse. 19. And
So-
is that enough? Because I can technically add +1 to that.
Drake, you put your shield right in front of you. At the moment you see this happening, what is going to happen, I'll tell you in a sec. As Gumby just kind of hugs up to your back, in the same defending motion. The gargoyle falls down, hits the floor, stone flies everywhere, almost hitting your face, but you manage to protect yourself with the shield.
Completely?
Completely.
Okay. Because even if it wasn't completely, I could still protect myself completely with my shield master feat, so.
Just saying.
Just saying, I'm just throwing that out there.
So, this one fell down.
And it's destroyed, I take it?
Yeah, it immediately shattered. A lot of it's like the wings, etc. They shattered completely. The head mostly shattered. The body itself is still kind of intact, but it kind of burrowed itself a little bit within the ground just before the doorway.
I have a question for
And
Ty. Is
All the
this
scattered stone just moved on.
with this detect magic where the gargoyles were probably lit up along with the rest of the tower, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that means that the gargoyles themselves were magical, or they just radiated from the tower itself and there was no really distinction because it was too heavy, that's a question. Dolos.
I say don't waste any more magic arrows.
Oh, I'm not gonna shoot anymore.
Tyraneus.
I guess I'll do another perception check.
I'm gonna do that too.
That looks like a Dolos perception check.
Yeah, you don't really see any additional things.
Welcome to the club.
See?
Dolos doesn't see any additional things either, Gumby.
This is so weird.
Well, what do you think? Do you think that they're gargoyles, or do you think that they're... What does your character think? Because if you don't think they're gargoyles, you might stop attacking.
What? I don't know.
Just move up to them and see if they attack.
That's what I'm gonna do, actually.
Are these ones on the bottom like actual distance away?
Pretty much.
Yeah, right now they're the correct distance for you. Not for Tyraneus and Dolos, who are still 30 feet behind you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move up to. So this is the one that fell incorrect. Or is that
The
Yeah.
center one, yeah.
So at the moment
Okay.
you are running up to it.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Right.
What's your AC?
18.
So you get wounded by this. What happens is the following.
I knew it.
Gargoyles.
Okay, you take 4 damage. What happens is the following. As you move up to it and you're standing like right below it, looking at it, it falls on your face.
What?
And I take 4 damage?
Yeah, you take 4 damage. It's kind of heavy. So it's
Okay.
more like it falls on you and you kind of manage to get a little bit to the side so it doesn't completely crush you, but the damage itself is like your shield was pushed against you, all that sort of thing. So you take 4 damage.
Did that look natural at all?
Perception check, nature
Did
check.
a part of it break
I
off,
know, can I-
or
Can
did it just fall
can I
forward?
like... yeah, if it was like an attack roll, then I might want to use Warding Flare.
Okay, use Warding Flare.
So they have disadvantage.
Was it an attack roll?
No.
If it wasn't an attack roll, then that's...
Then you can't use warding. Yeah.
You actually use Warding Flare.
No, you can't because it specifically states you can't use reactions unless the
it's
trigger happens.
It's
So
technically an attack roll.
okay,
so-
fine. So he uses
It
warding
is
flare.
technically an attack.
No,
So
he's
you-
saying that, but it's not actually an attack roll.
Yeah, so it's counted as an attack roll. But since it's not necessarily an attack roll, it gets the same thing. And
You
you're
see, it
still
start
at
falling,
44
you're
damage.
like, ah!
No, I never said I was using it. I said I might use it, but then if it's not an attack roll, then there's no reason for me to use
But
it.
it
I'm not gonna use
is. It's like
It's like you
Yeah.
think it's attacking you.
your character definitely thinks it's attacking you. So, based on that, what would he do?
You probably warding flare. Probably.
You sure? Because, like, if it's not,
Then again, you have taken many attacks when you were
yeah,
at
I
full
don't think he would use it.
Okay.
I think he'd
Okay.
gotta walk up to it, but then it
You
just
still okay?
it would just.
Do your action.
It fell on you. You take 4 damage. You
Yeah.
still have an action.
I'll attack it with a magic rapier. 18. Ding, ding, ding.
Gonna look so
Hello.
silly.
Ding, ding, ding. Anybody there? Ding,
Roll
ding, ding.
damage. You hit.
Spiritual weapon, no. Magical rapier. Max?
So your rapier kind of scrapes up off the back. Drake.
Is that my rapier or Drake's rapier?
The rapier of I don't know whose rapier it is.
It's.
I think it's the one that Dolos gave me.
Yeah, it's one of the Dolos gave me. Okay. Can I get behind the one that he just attacked?
There is a little bit of space if you can manage it with your move. Then yes.
Yeah, I can get there. Like there, go there, and then
Huh?
there is fine. So,
Go ahead.
and then I'll attack it with melee, and I have advantage because we're flanking. Noblesse, 20,
Did it.
and I'll just roll again for my second attack. Crit. So the first one's a normal hit. I'm not gonna waste a maneuver on this thing. First one's a normal hit for 9 damage. And the second one, is it a crit or a double crit, Wrath?
Double.
For 25.
So you're hacking away at this thing, and chips of stone are flying off. The one on your right is not reacting. Dolos.
Can I just say, I think it's safe to say these are just statues?
I'm just gonna really look around and see if nobody is like watching us or
Like,
pranking us.
like, we're on candid camera.
Roll perception. If you crit this. Okay, so you look around. There are definitely like creatures looking at you. You can see a couple of birds, a couple of crows.
They're just like looking like,
bird in the trees. But You don't see
Tyraneus waves
anything
to them, he's
that's
like, "Hey,
actively
guys."
trying to hide from you. Or so you think. Tyraneus.
Okay, I'll move up to where the others were. I assume that's about right.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
about right.
I'll do a perception check as well. Well, just
Oh, that's pretty good.
the area, you know, with the gargoyles.
He's
anything
been
else
doing
going
nothing
on?
but looking around the area for a while now.
Around the area, you basically see the same creatures. You see a couple of birds looking, but it's not necessarily looking at you. They're just flying around. The tower, it's all what I previously described. The gargoyles look a little bit more destroyed right now. Yeah. Nothing much to say,
Okay,
really.
thanks.
They're still pretending, and they're pretty,
And see, the funny thing about this is that I'm pretty sure gargoyles don't have any decks, so even with his initiative rolls, I can't tell whether or not they're fake.
So, the gargoyle, you were hacking away at it, and now the tail kind of falls off.
Should we just go inside then?
Well, once you go inside, then,
Tell
then they
me!
could activate.
Oh, they're pretty broken.
This is why Dispel Magic wouldn't hurt. But whatever. And I look at Gumby and say I'm convinced these aren't active. And as soon as I say that, it attacks them.
It rips up your face.
Dore.
Just attack again.
Okay, attack again.
Crit.
It's a crit.
We're throwing all these
Is it a
crits
double
right
crit?
now.
It's a double crit.
Then in 19.
As you chop off, or kind of chip off, again, a little bit of the body. The left wing is now starting to look bad. Couple more chips and you'll get it off.
Is it bloodied yet?
Is it bleeding?
It's crumbling.
I'm gonna.
Convenience
So
bleeding.
here's what I do. I'm gonna sigh. I'm gonna sheath my rapier. I'm gonna walk over here and check the door for traps.
Okay, perception check.
Or should be locked.
10.
You don't see any traps. It's like you look around the door from the front and it's like no little wires or anything. Just a lot of plant. Dolos?
I'm just gonna get out of my hiding spot, walk to the door, get my key out.
Turn the key.
Try to open
You're not even
the
gonna check
door.
for traps.
First walk over here. No, you first walk over here.
No,
Because
he
you're
has.
30
He has. He has
So you
dash.
can-
He bonus action
You can
dash.
dash if you want to, but then it's not walk up.
Yeah, okay, I'm just walking.
Okay.
Tyraneus.
Yeah, I guess I'll walk up to next to the Deldrake, and
The
I'll
Deldrake.
also check out the door as well.
Okay. Drake just finished looking, you kind of stand next to him, start looking a little bit. Seems like an ordinary, if a little bit big and more sturdy looking door. Gumby.
Okay.
I wonder how this would have gone if I didn't see the if I didn't have high perception.
Can I like?
Yeah, you ruined
push
everything with
the-
your high perception.
Is that gargoyle that fell onto me on its side?
Yeah, it's more or less on its side. It's now kind of laying just beside you. And
Can I go
as it
over
kind-
to
it
this
kind of-
one and push it onto its face?
You can try.
Gonna make me roll a strength check.
Hell I am.
Oh
How insightful of you.
no. Okay, well I'll just give it a try.
Gonna make yourself look silly.
13.
Yeah,
bad.
it's not moving
That's
an
not
inch.
bad. No?
It's not moving an inch.
Dang it.
You're like... Yeah, it's not doing anything.
I just kind of give you like a raised eyebrow.
Good.
And then I say, help me push this over.
Ah, right. I'm gonna. I guess I'll sigh and I'll walk over here.
What, do you want me to roll a persuasion check?
Sure. Actually, roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
He gives a shit.
14.
Okay, I'm gonna do that against my wisdom.
Roll wisdom.
You're gonna do it.
So I kind of sigh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna help him push. What happens? Do I get advantage with my roll or?
The two of you help each other, so you get advantage on your roll.
Okay. Advantage with it's an athletic because it's pushing. It's a feat
Yeah, you're
of strength.
You're kind of trying to lift it up to push it over.
A 10, a solid 10.
Natural 20. I with
You're like
one hand.
tables.
I with. So here's what happens.
Not one hand at all. You're with both your hands. You're pushing and pushing, and finally, it actually lifts enough, and it falls, topples.
It would have been funnier if I used one hand. So like he's pushing real hard. I would come up with one hand and I just shove it and it falls over.
No,
but whatever.
it was actually quite heavy.
Okay.
No, he just taps it with his index finger. Think.
It's more like how did I do this kind of thing.
It's like
Does he get a +1 strength?
That'd be a great time to give it.
Permanent.
Permanent +1 strength. It's like
I was thinking about it, but not yet. You do, however, see a great improvement in your training itself.
Okay.
Don't try to lift anything anymore this day, because oh god.
Sore in the morning.
You know, just to be like this. Dolos, you can move up and do whatever.
And carefully open the key.
So what you do is
okay.
you walk up to the door, kind of with your foot, kind of remove a little bit of the rubble of the gargoyle that smashed into the floor. And you grab the key, open the lock, and the door just slides open. Into the following.
What kind of thief doesn't check for traps when he opens a door?
I assumed you guys checked.
Okay, first off, you shouldn't assume that, because that's dumb.
But I did.
Assuming is the major of all fuck ups.
Yeah, when you assume you make an asset of you and me.
Anyway, nothing happened, so we're fine.
Gargoyles wake up and kill you.
Insta kill.
They're pretty broken, though.
Yeah, they're pretty broken. As in overpowered.
Oh.
No,
Yeah,
nothing,
they've been overpowered.
nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
I would
Are
like
we-
to
are
see
we-
how well Gumby does to
Are we
follow
out of
enemies.
combat technically?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the doorway and I'm gonna look inside.
And I'm just going to straight up tell you, we have literally been wasting 45 minutes on
Statues, yeah.
You're welcome.
Well, they were effective.
And we should get XP for that.
No.
It's very little XP, like 10 XP.
If anything, someone would come up to you and say that you vandalized this ancient tower.
No, this one attacked me.
Came right for me after I did
They
multiple
threatened
times.
Oh my gosh! 2 natural 20s in a row. So I'm looking around. What do I see?
Okay, you're looking around. You, I put the barricades there. They are there, but what you cannot see on the map, but it is there. There are numerous of skeletons on both sides of the barricade, slightly leaning over it or beside it, etc. All types of rusty weaponry and armor and the swords are all covered on the skeletons themselves.
Do I detect from my experience with skeletons that these might be animated skeletons or become animated skeletons?
Well, looking at the skeletons themselves that you see right here, there don't seem to be any skeletons that may rise up. Your Arcana check itself does give you a slight or a reasonably large magical essence feeling, but it's coming from the walls, it's coming from the ceiling, from the floor, it's coming from everywhere.
Okay. Do the skeletons are they just like just skeletons, or do they have like clothing, anything of value?
They have scrap iron, and they have like, you can still see very, very rusted armor, and the only things that really remained are bones and like very, very rusted pieces of armor or weaponry.
Can I tell what race they are?
You may be able to tell, but it's iffy since
They
there
just
are
look
only
humanoid.
skeletons left.
They're humanoid, right?
Yeah, humanoid.
They're like
There's
5, 6
skeletal
feet,
forms is humanoid.
but they're big, normal-sized humanoids. So like humans, maybe elves, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and I say, seems clear. Bottom.
Sure you don't want to hit it a couple of times?
Nope, I'm good. I'm done hitting inanimate objects for the day. I don't see anything of value, huh? Wrath?
Unless you're dealing in scrap iron, there really isn't anything. Stop.
Yep.
Nope, there it is. You put your foot down.
I rolled
Suddenly,
a natural 20 perception.
yep. The perception you had was
for
firstly
the room.
looking at the skeletons and for the room.
This is in the room.
It was a perception check, and this one wasn't visible at all. It couldn't be with any type of perception. What happens is, perhaps, but even then, what happens is you can see a small circle in the doorway. The sides are suddenly lighting up.
Can I back off?
Yeah, you
Sure.
back off if you want. As the entire room flashes.
Okay.
Objects. You,
Golf is gone.
you, and you. And all of you, come with me, come with me. If you
Whoa.
put your direction to the upper left, you'll soon be able to see something. After I gotten away with this.
Ah. We teleported.
Yep.
Gosh darn it, Scotty!
Give me up. That's the switch. Am I still hidden?
We don't have too long anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I only have about 15-20 minutes.
So
minutes tops.
we can either make the. Personally, I'd say we should make the decision to stop it right here for now.
Okay.
Okay, I might have time later on, just so you guys know.
Yeah,
Like-
but at least right with this we have a decent stopping position.
Yeah.
The only thing that I will tell you,
Mm-hmm.
which is the ending of this session. And by the way, you're not standing right there, you're more standing here. The moment you enter this room, you look at to the left, door closed. The ceiling is quite high up. As you look up, to kind of look in the room, you look up. Ceiling is quite high. You look a little bit to the left, to the right, and to your left and to your right, you see all types of objects, which are squished. So you can see crates, tables, skeletons, all that sort of thing, but all of them are extremely flat. And at the moment you enter, you hear a voice. 10.
9.
And from the moment you hear the voice say 10, you hear all sorts of mechanisms start. As you look up to the ceiling, and it slowly starts to descend.
Yay!
Switch in the middle of the room.
Why?
That might
So,
speed it up.
Going to die.
That was this. For right now, I really hope that we can play it today. If not, we should play as soon as possible. Because the fun's beginning.
Okay.
More prepare time.
Yeah, if you did it, yeah. I actually didn't expect you to stay that long in front of the freaking tower.
Well, you really...
Literally, at the moment you said they may be gargoyles, I was like, you know what? Let's get them thinking that.
That was really mean, by the way. You're like, we rolled really high perception, and you're hinting that they're like moving and stuff, but they like weren't.
Well,
I finally have high perception.
they technically were moved, but not by themselves.
Oh.
So
okay, so somebody has a joystick.
possibly.
Something to that effect.
The one on top, I actually rolled for it. The moment the wing fell off and fell against the side of the tower, I rolled for the guy on top who wasn't standing that perfectly, and he rolled a natural one, so he kind of moved a little bit to the front. And then someone hit it. And I think, no, I rolled once and rolled a 1, then rolled once again and got below a 20. I was like, yep, that thing is going to fall. Let's see what happens.
Wasted my arrow.
Yep. Perfect.
You didn't go
for
pick it
an
up?
arrow.
No, it broke. They're
broke.
magic.
Oh.
Magic. The way magic ammunition works is that once it's used, even if the arrow's okay, the magic is gone.
Oh, okay. How many more of those you got?
19.
Oh, okay. So you're
Yeah,
good.
there's a pretty decent amount of them.
Yeah, but it's only 19 shots in total against enemies that won't be able to be as easily damaged against it. But anyway.
Mm-hmm. Who said crime doesn't pay?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Absolutely
Yeah,
nobody.
You got quite a lot of it. Alright, let's keep it at this for now.
Mhm.
I wouldn't tell Drake my assets.